Hello guys, Nightwing Viper here. Finally Madden 20 is out, and finally I got my hands on my copy of the game. Now, there's just some things I do want to go over before I, start my Ultimate Team series, and I'll even be using regular teams with the, new stuff, the new features, the new controls that I'm going to go over here. But the first thing I do want to go over is the Superstar X Factors, which most of you already know. There are now superstars in the game, and they actually make them feel like superstars. So, say you have a pass rusher like Cameron Jordan here on the Saints D, who I'm going against the Bills here. So, say he gets, which I can pull it up here on the bottom right, say he gets enough sacks, he'll be in the zone, which makes him even fiercer to get into the backfield for Josh Allen. The first thing I want to go over, though, is the Philly special. As everybody knows, that has been added to the game now. Very good to beat it with man against man coverage. Now, Cole Beasley threw a bad pass there. We had it open. And the Buffalo Bills is not really the best team to demonstrate this, but this play is very good against either cover 3 unless they shade underneath or man defense. You can see no one's on Josh Allen. That's a touchdown there. So a lot of people wanted this play in the game. Well, it finally is. Now, when you use this online, it may seem like it's a dead giveaway, but the thing is, you can fake out your opponent with this scheme. So say you want to run this play, but your opponent may be expecting it. Maybe your opponent's in man coverage, and from what I hear, man coverage is actually better than zone this year. So say your opponent's in man coverage. Now let's change the play to the fake Philly. So say your opponent is in man coverage, and then you decide to go with the Philly special. Okay, so the passing play will beat man coverage or cover 3. So say your opponent's in man coverage. I'm just going to call it basic Tampa 2. Now, say your opponent is in man coverage here, and then they see you're in this formation. Maybe they switch to zone. They're expecting the other play. Then you hit them with this play up the middle, almost get a touchdown with it. So yeah, I mean, it is something you can run online. There's a lot of crazy trick plays you can run online this year, which I'm going to go over why here in just a second. That time Shady does get in the end zone. So yeah, there is a way you can use this online. You can just play it to your scheme, which that's what I want to go over while I'm in practice mode here is all the years where you would just get beat by one play. That's not really going to happen much this year. Now, I'm going to respot the ball here and, just go over what I'm talking about here. Let's put it near midfield. Okay, so let's change the play to. Alright, so I'm in the Eagles playbook, obviously. Now, let's say I want to hit a deep crossing route like PA crossers, which was a very popular play last year. Let's say I want to just keep running that all the time. We'll just call it basic. Alright, so say. Okay, we'll just give it a cover to show 4, which I believe this play can beat. But let's see what happens when I try to run this, though. Yeah, look at the pass rush. You see how quick it's getting there? Now, I was able to buy a couple of seconds longer by stepping up. But you can see the pass rush is getting there really quickly. In fact, I might have called a blitzing play by accident. So let me just go back and change that. Go back to a cover 2 defense. Okay, so we're still going to use the same offensive play. Actually, hold on one second, guys. Let me just see if I can find it. Actually, let's run. Okay, I'm not used to this playbook. I apologize, guys. There we go. Okay, so PA crossers. And we'll just call a basic Tampa 2, which this play can beat. But let's see if we can get the time to throw it, is the thing. Okay, so we got the throw off. You saw Cameron Jordan was coming in screaming on the right side. So say, you know, I want to throw to Cole Beasley. That time I actually had time. Now, the linebacker was there. But more oftentimes than not, the pass rush is going to get there. Now, I say that and, you know, it doesn't get there. And you saw the linebacker couldn't put his hands up for that one. That's another thing they changed. The linebackers are actually nerfed, so I don't know if using them is going to work anymore. That time Cameron Jordan came in. Josh Allen did deliver a nice pass, though. But you saw the linebacker did not really jump up to get that one. That's something they also changed. Now, we actually had a lot of time on this play here. Zay Jones couldn't come down with the catch, though, but it might be because I have Shady blocking, but look how quick Cameron Jordan came in. Now, if I would have thrown that ball there, that one would have gone inaccurate, and that one would have been picked off. So, yeah, look how quick Cameron Jordan's coming in. Now, if I don't have Shady blocking, he's getting sacked. But I'm still delivering bad throws. Now, again, I'm using Josh Allen here to demonstrate this, but yeah, see how quick the pass rush is getting there and how quick Cameron Jordan's getting there? So say I don't have my running back blocking. Let's pick a play where we don't have Shady blocking. Maybe I could have changed the route, but still. But you do want your running back to go out sometimes. So let's say we go PA deep outs. And I'm actually going to put Shady on a different route here because, again, we'll call Tampa 2 for the Saints. Alright, so let's have Shady on a check down route. Now that he's not blocking, I want to throw this post to Cole Beasley. Yeah, see, I didn't get enough time for it to develop. So let's see if we, let's see how many times we can get this post to develop. Yeah, look how quick Cameron Jordan's coming in. That's pretty quick if you ask me. So yeah, there's not really enough time to just, you know, wait for those routes anymore. You just can't do it. Look how quick Cameron Jordan's coming in. That's really quick. And to complicate the matter even further, we now got him in the zone. So what that means is he's going to get there even quicker and more fierce. So with that being said, guys, you have to take check down routes more this year. You just cannot, there's just no time to wait for the deep routes to develop anymore. You have to take check down routes because there's just no time. Now, with that being said, you will see a lot of blitzes, which is what I want to go over next. To add to people's scheme, I don't want run here. RPO plays. Now, RPO stands for run pass option. And what that means is it's a play where you can either hand the ball off or pass it, but you got to be quick to decide. So, let's say we'll just call a stretch lookie. All right, so say your opponent's in cover 3, which a lot of people are going to use because cover 2 is not really reliable anymore. So say, you know, you're reading the defense, you're expecting cover 3. Well, you can do on RPO. Okay, I pressed the wrong icon there, but on RPO plays, you have to decide quickly on what to do because if I don't throw that ball, if I wait to throw that ball, chances are I'm going to get flagged for illegal man downfield. That's the word I was looking for. Now you want to add these to your schemes. They're very quick passes, which you have to get rid of the ball a lot quicker this year. I cannot stress that enough. You have to get rid of the ball quickly. Okay, there we go. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so... Okay. Now, let's say you're in a cover... Your opponent's in a cover 3, expecting maybe a pass. Well, then you hit him with this. A little quick screen, Cole Beasley. That's about a 5-6 yard gain there. But you have to be quick, because if I wait to throw this, chances are that's probably an illegal man downfield with the offensive lineman running up. Which that's what they're supposed to do. It's not their fault. So say, you know, you see that linebacker move towards the quarterback, then throw that screen quickly and gain pretty good yards. These are the plays you're going to have to add to your scheme. See, if you read that guy on the outside and he's coming to the quarterback, just get rid of the ball and throw it to, you know, your option. That's what RPO plays are for. And you can also hand the ball off too. We got stuff there, but the point is, with the pass rush being as effective as it is, now for good reason too, because in real life, you would not see a whole lot of deep passing like you would in Madden the years past. You know, everybody could hit deep routes in just about every play in the Madden years past, which is why they upped the pass rush, so that you can't do that no more. Because the quarterback in real life doesn't really have that much time, especially on every play. So yeah, you have to get rid of the ball quickly. I cannot stress that enough. You're going to have to scheme screen plays, RPO plays. One play is just not going to do it anymore. You just can't do it. Now, right there, the receiver just got covered, which I should have handed the ball off once I saw that. The key is watching the guy on the left in between the cornerback and the outside linebacker. If he moves to the quarterback, you throw it. And if he moves to the receiver, you hand it off to avoid a turnover. So yeah. You want to scheme RPO plays. I think every playbook has them. So it's a really nice scheme to have. Alright, so I'm going to go over another thing too. This will probably be the last thing that I will go over. But, you know, you get under center plays, they are much more effective. Now, I'm in the Eagles playbook, so hang on, there's a better way of doing this. So, alright, so toss plays or outside runs. You know, you get jet sweep plays, which are also really good. You may have to scheme those as well. So sweep plays, I think, is what I'm looking for here. Yeah, toss plays. So let's say, you know, you want to be in a heavy run formation, because obviously I'm going to be in goal line here. Now, toss plays, they're not really going to work as much anymore. You see that? Those plays would work a lot in previous years, but they're not really going to work this year. Maybe you might get lucky and break it one eventually, but you're not going to break one for a big gain all the time. I mean, I can't even get one. I can't even get one big run because, you know, the blocking's just not setting up. So that's another thing. Alright. So yeah, toss plays, they are nice to use every once in a while, but they're not going to be as effective. So those are the things that a lot of people did in years past that are not really going to work anymore in this Madden game. It's just, you just can't do it anymore. So you're going to have to mix in a lot of other things. Maybe RPO plays, maybe end arounds. You know, there's really no good reason to keep using the same play over and over. So, yeah. I hope you guys got something out of that, but I know it wasn't much, but there are some of the things I've learned that you could do in previous years that you can't really do now. So I hope you guys got something out of that. Now I will go over my ultimate team as well. So I will see. All right, guys, here we are in ultimate team. Now I wanted to do a pack opening, but unfortunately this video got corrupted and the audio did not sync well with it. But I did manage to salvage bits and pieces of the pack opening vid just to show you guys some of the players I did pull. One of them was Jalen Ramsey, which some of these players I pulled I did keep, which I definitely am keeping that Jalen Ramsey card. Definitely one of the best cornerback cards in Ultimate Team right now to get. And right now I'm just deciding on who I'm going to pick next, but the next round in this one was between Anthony Barr and Andrew Whitworth, I believe his name is. I believe I selected Andrew Whitworth, which I did keep him as well. So a bit of a good round there from that pack opening, especially with that Jalen Ramsey card. These were Legend Fantasy packs, as you can see in the top left. You can tell what type of packs they were. This was round 2 of one of the pack openings, which I got Golden Tate and Ken Houston. It was an easy decision, considering both those were elite players. And then in the next round, we had the choice between Matt Ryan and Saquon Barkley. Me being a Giants fan, I'm pretty sure I already knew who I was going to pick. You guys probably know who I was picking. Yep, definitely Saquon Barkley that round, and definitely keeping him as our running back for Ultimate Team, at least for right now. And yep, really glad to have him on the team. Now I'll also show you guys how the team's looking so far, as we get a nice round here with the Reggie White card and the Mel Blount card, which it looks like those will be our choices. But we also have the choice between Akeem Hicks, but I do decide to go with Mel Blount instead, or maybe I go with Hicks. No, I actually went with Hicks here. But then the next round in this pack opening was between Dixon, Christian McCaffrey, or Jerry Rice, but I did go with Christian McCaffrey. Now, I did not keep that one considering I already had Saquon Barkley, so I just sold that Christian McCaffrey card. And then I think on one of the last packs here, I believe we picked up Drew Brees, but I'm pretty sure we are not keeping him. We are selling him for some profit just to get better players. And there's also a quarterback I really wanted, who you guys will see who it is in just a bit. And I believe this was the last pack of the pack opening vid that got corrupted. And it was between some... not a bad selection here. I tempted on that John Elway card. I really did. But I didn't really like that he didn't have, as good of some accuracy as Drew Brees did. So I did go with Geno Atkins. I did not keep Geno Atkins, though, I don't think. But here is how the team's looking so far. Really nice looking team. We got some very expensive cards here. And here's the defensive side, which we will go over that later. But first, the offensive side, big Patrick Mahomes. And we also unlocked that NFL Epic Baker Mayfield card. Got a good fullback. Got Saquon Barkley. Got Odell Beckham Jr. We powered up Juju Smith-Schuster and Michael Thomas as our receiving core. And there's Andrew Whitworth. The offensive line, they could use some upgrades. Zach Ertz is our tight end. And Superstar X Factors are Michael Thomas and Juju Smith-Schuster. I believe those can only be applied right now on power-up cards. And on each side of the ball, you can only have 3 of them, which is an okay thing for me because you don't want to go up against full X Factor teams. Obviously, that would be stupid. So I'm really glad they limited down to those 3. And that's on each side of the ball. It's not just 3 on your overall team. It's 3 on offense, 3 on defense, and so far I got 2 on offense. It's between Thomas and Smith-Schuster. On the defensive side of the ball, we've added Luke Kuechly, my favorite linebacker, and our middle linebacker, TJ Watt, John Johnson the third in the strong safety spot. We've got Micah Hyde in the free safety. John Johnson, that card came with a Superstar X Factor ability, the Zone Hawk. Obviously, it makes zone better for him when that X Factor is activated. And there's Micah Hyde in the free safety spot. There's Jalen Ramsey. We did keep him. We've also added Denzel Ward, and our pre-order cornerback will be Richard Sherman, who I picked for the pre-order. Big add on the line is J.J. Watt and Deacon Jones on both ends. Really glad to have them. We did get punter Michael Dixon. We will need a kicker eventually. Cordell Patterson is our special teams returner, at least for right now. And I wanted a different slot receiver. I didn't want Michael Thomas. I wanted a fast guy like Smith-Schuster. But in the slot, Chris Carson, he will be our power back. Obviously, Saquon will be in there for all purposes. We're also going... I've also added the Raiders and the Giants playbooks, and we will be going with the Raiders to start things off. But there you have it, guys. There's how the team's looking so far. I'm not sure who I'm going to play with yet. But that's how we are doing so far in Ultimate Team. Those of you who have followed my channel for a while, you would know that I'm a big Ultimate Team guy. So it's definitely coming along well as we get this year underway. So hopefully we can get started soon. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.